Welcome everyone to Daf Yomi 1 week at a time, Masechet Bava. Today is our 22nd class, and we are going to be reviewing Daf 149 through 155. A few more weeks, and we will be finishing Batra, the longest Masechet in the Talmud. We are continuing to discuss the concept of the Shchiv Meira. So just to remind us, Shchiv Meira is a person who is on their deathbed. They are about to die. It's a good question when, at what point do we call it, their deathbed? It doesn't mean that they're going to die in the next minute, but it seems to be that it is imminent. And because their death is imminent, the halacha, the Jewish law, gives them the power to give away their possessions, their estate, to whoever they want. And we will see today that it's not, they do not have to necessarily write it down. We'll talk about that today. And also they do not have to do what's called a kinyan, right? They do not have to do an act of acquisition. Just by him saying, give it to so-and-so, that person acquires it and it becomes theirs. Okay, so I'm going to be using the term Shchiv Meira. Again, it connotes a person. We will see today, male or female. It doesn't matter, but a person on their deathbed. Okay, so so Daf 149, it tells us, if the Shchiv Meira or gave away all his possessions, so if he sold or gave away all of his possessions, if he recovers, then he can get it back. Because again, the assumption is the only reason he sold or gave away his possessions are because he thought he was going to die. And if he recovers, he can say, listen, I didn't die, so give me back my estate. Or maybe not. Here the Gemara is talking about selling his possessions. If he, again, right, if it's a sale, he can say, listen, I only sold it because I thought I was going to die. However, if he used the money that he received to already pay back a loan, then he cannot get back his possessions because he already used the money. He already used the money, and therefore it is no longer there. Let's say the Shchiv Meira admits that his property is really owned by someone else. Do we believe him or not? Right? Again, this idea of believing what a person says on their deathbed is something that we take very seriously. What if they say that somebody else? What if we say that somebody else owns their property? And here the Gemara talks about a person. His name was Iser Giora. He actually, the Gemara somewhere else tells us that he actually was not Jewish. He kidnapped Shmuel's daughter and actually got her pregnant. And the son became Rabbi Mari. And therefore, whenever they mentioned Rabbi Mari, they called him Ben Rachel because they didn't like where his father, who his father was. So they called him the son of his mother. But after this incident, the father, Isur, so he converts. And then now we have a story about his father. So Isur became a Shchiv Meira. He was going to die. And Rava had all of Isur's money. And then if he would have died, so Rava would have gotten all the money. But the father actually wanted to give all the money to his son, Rabbi Mari. So he's trying to figure out how can Rabbi Mari get the money, right?